Alright, so for the first part, just making the background, you want to have this great stuff, and you want to have black silicone, and then you want to have a putty knife. You want to have plenty of plant pots, whatever size. These are pretty big, but not smaller ones. Like you can see, those are smaller. But so yeah, so different sizes of the planting pot, and you're gonna want to have one of these knives, the drywall knife. And they're pretty sharp, and it's easy to cut through the spray foam with it because the spray foam likes to get all big whenever you put it on there. So you're gonna want to trim it down with this, and you're gonna want to definitely use some gloves because you don't want to cover your hands with any silicone, or definitely not this, but you want to have gloves for that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get a tank, a nice tank, and then you want to get your black silicone, and you want to put it in your caulking gun, and you want to put just strips of it up and down like that. You don't want to go side to side because then you'll get bubbles. So you go up and down like this, and then you get your putty knife and you just put it on there so it's all even. And you want to do that on all the sides so that it's just black on the back so you don't see the white foam. And that part's pretty basic. So after that, you want to get everything situated that you want. So kind of think where you want your plants and where you want a land area to be. And you want to have some pots handy, maybe some lava rock to put in there. But anyway, you're going to think about that, and you're going to put it all in place with your great stuff spray foam. So, okay. And you also want to keep in mind if you're going to do some plumbing. So you want to maybe put a hole in there for plumbing. If you're going to have a pump, you want it to be able to run up the back of it, and you want to be able to take it out and stuff. And you want to leave room for your tubing for that. So, alright. So what I definitely recommend about putting it in your vivarium that makes it look really nice is the lava rock. Now, I have 3 pieces of it, and I ripped it out. It's just really good, and it looks nice, and you don't have to scrub it or anything, and it just stays and it looks really nice. If you don't have any pots, you can just make one easily out of some scissors and a plastic cup like this. All you gotta do is get your scissors and cut about down to there. You don't want to cut it all off. About 1/3 of the way down. You can cut that. And then just cut around like this. And then you got a pot right there. Just put some holes in the bottom. Alright, so I put everything in with the spray foam. I put in some pots. Right there. And as you can see, the spray foam really likes to get really big. So what you want to do, boom, you got your drywall knife. and you just start hacking at it. So, first you kind of want to make sure it's, well, dry all the way through. So, stab it in there. Okay, so you just want to kind of just tear it out. Alright, so you just want to do that to the whole tank with all the extra stuff and trim it down to the size you like. Okay, so for this kind of thing, right here I just have a little cup, but it's a pot, I guess, with the foam on top of it, and I want it to go right here, but it won't stay there. So what a good technique to do right now is you can just get some toothpicks. So I'm gonna get a toothpick and just stab it in there. See, so now it'll hold there. And I'll put one on the other side. And now it's pretty sturdy right there, so just seal that silicone mat on there and that'll just be right on the money. Right there. And I'm gonna do the same thing with that pot. Put it right there. So I finished cutting it away with my knife. So it looks pretty good so far. So okay, so now we're gonna add the silicone onto the foam. So you want to have some nice cocoa powder stuff. I like to siphon mine out with a little thing because, as you can see, there's tons of chunky crap that just won't stick on there, so there's no real use doing that. But just get some of that and just cake it on there and just put the powder over it. So all you want to do is just kind of put it in a line like this and then just rub it all in so it's all equally on there. Okay, and when it's all on there pretty good, you just want to put some of your powder on there. Just kind of sprinkle it over like so, and kind of pat it down like this. And then just do that all over, and then it'll look great.